Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is December 28, 2021. In this segment, we'll talk about small low price stocks. If you're not interested in low price stocks, look at my other session where I will cover a little bit higher price stocks. So with that, let's jump in here. As you see here, we got S&P 500 at a record territory. It almost closed. It closed at the top here, so it's really doing great here. But as you see here, it's getting tired a little bit, so it's not as high as a couple of days before. So that tells you S&P 500 can come down a little bit. The future market indicates a small, uptick here, but not too much. So at this time, I don't want to buy S&P 500 itself, either the ETF or the future. Instead, go after some strong stocks here with the low RSI and trade that way. So with that, if you look through here with the um, Nasdaq is a different story here. Nasdaq already is a little bit weak at these levels here. As you see here, we got a tight volatility compression here. So right now Nasdaq is getting tired. It's trying to come down. So we have a market where Dow Jones Industrial Average is a little bit higher, but Nasdaq is lower. S&P 500 is kind of staying flat. That's what is going on here. It's a divergence in the market where some of the beaten down sectors are going higher, but high growth areas like Nasdaq is going lower. And Russell is also deciding where to go. As you can see, Russell is a little bit weaker here, so it's trying to decide where to go at this time. As you see here, we got volume down. This is very typical. As the year end approaches, the volume comes down. That's what is going on here. From a volume perspective, you can see down volume here in S&P 500, Nasdaq, as well as Dow Jones Industrial Average and Russell, all volume low here. So that's why when the volume is low and the price keeps going higher, that tells you something got to give. So as people come back from vacation in the new year, we can expect a little bit higher opening, maybe first week, but it will falter maybe second week or so. That's how it's set up at this time. So with that, let's jump in here and let's look at one more picture and go from there. So as you look through here, let's look at a little bit smaller time frame here and see what's going on in the smaller time frame. So with that, we'll jump in here and go into market update. So here what we have is we got a 10-day 2-hour chart, as you can see here. So in the 10-day 2-hour chart, as you can scan through this here, we got very good great market run here. So look, we got a nice market run here all the way on the top, and we had a nice fall here. So at this time, market is getting tired, as you can see here. So I think there may be a small downtick as you go forward. Market can't keep going up. As it goes up, it will come down, goes up again, takes a breather, comes down a little bit. That's how it's set up right now. I can see market coming down, and it's already happening slowly in S&P 500 as well as Nasdaq, as you can see here, and Russell and Dow Jones. I think it will also it's also getting tired, as you can see here. It will also come down slowly. If you look at yearly 1 day, it's also as you can see here, we already talked through this. It's also going higher. It's in a tight compression here. So I feel this might come down a little bit in days ahead. So with that, what we'll do is we'll jump in and look at our Excel spreadsheet and look at some of these low price stocks and see what we can buy at these levels here. So with that, let's jump in here and go from there. Let's go into the spreadsheet here. So as you look through here, we'll quickly jump into stocks here. So this is our stock market here. What I will do now is I will look at volume greater than 1 million shares traded. So that way we will look at liquid stocks here. And for this segment here, I will look at price less than $10. So we can look at low price stocks in this segment. And what we'll do is we'll look at first we look at all the stocks which are less than $10 and see what's going on. And also we are selecting all the beaten down stocks. Let's sort this by 1 day beaten down stocks here, and let's say smallest to largest. There you go. So as it comes through here, you will see the stock which is most dropped today at the top here, and from there onwards it's in a descending order. See, we got BFRI here, $8 stock. As you can see here, it's down 29% in 1 day, and it went up in 10 day and 1 month. As you can see here, it's a new IPO. As you look through here right now, it's there is no sales is no sales number here. Gross margin is good, 48%. RSI 67 tells you it's a little bit high at these levels here. So if you're a contrarian, if you want to just buy some of these stocks here, given short ratio is high, you could take a chance here. But I would wait a little bit, let it come down. Given it's gone up 47% in 10 days, you can wait for a day or two if you want to buy this. Understand it's a pure speculation, given there is no sales number, but it's got a good gross margin. And then you got a few more here. Power Bridge, same story. Power Bridge has got a sales growth, as you can see here, 23% sales growth. There is also some sales number. Even BFR has got a 17 million sales number, but there is no sales growth, as you can see here, because it's a relatively new company. And then you got a few more here, as you can scan through here. I typically like to look at the stocks with the higher, nice sales number and sales growth. Those are typically stronger candidates, as you can see here. And a couple things come to mind here. I love stock like APT here, Alpha. This has been going down for a while now. It's trying to go higher in 5 day, but came tumbling down today. And I also like Hut 8 Mining, $7.70, as you can see here. This one has got some nice sales growth, as you can see here, and $101 million in sales. That could be a good one. All these crypto stocks are coming down. This one has done great in 1 year as well as 6 months, as you can see here. This could be a good one to buy, as crypto stocks are faltering right now. And then you got BITF, again, same crypto here. Nice sales growth, as you can see here, and stock is dropped big time. So you could buy some of these names here with nice sales growth and nice gross margin. Those could be better bets here. And we got a few more. Sarento Therapeutics, nice sales growth, as you can see here, $51 million in sales. You could look at some of these names. Sarento, as you can see here, it's got a little bit higher debt to equity ratio. That's why you got to be speculator, and don't do too much long-term bet here. You could do some speculation. Keep watching the short ratio here. Sarento also has a high short ratio, as you can see here. And then you got a few more, as you can scan through. Now what we'll do is we'll look at the stronger candidates. We'll eliminate stocks with the low gross margin. Let's say we want positive gross margin here, so we'll start getting better candidates. All these names have got a positive gross margin. Now let's say we will need a low RSI, so that way we look at beaten down stocks. All these stocks have got lower RSI. We could even notch it up a little bit and say less than 55 instead of 50. So that we get a little more better selection here. Now we get better candidates here with the RSI less than 50, 55. So that way these stocks are sold off. We'll also say we'll need a low debt stock, so that way we want to go after stronger candidates here. Now we're getting a little more stronger candidates. These stocks have got nice gross margin, low debt, and low RSI. Tells you these are sold off here. And as you can scan through here, some of these names are trying to have some positive in 5 day and 10 day. Those could be stocks that you could look at for a bounce back type candidates here. And some of you want to look at positive gross margin, positive sales growth. You could do that too. We can say positive sales growth. We'll eliminate bunch of stocks here and just look at the positive sales growth companies. Now we are getting even stronger candidates here. One thing you notice off the bat is, as you see here, many of these stocks are down in 1 day, 5 day, 10 day, and even 3 months and 6 months. That's why these are swing trading type stocks here. If you're a long-term investor, please don't buy these stocks here, but these are really for short-term swing traders. You watch when the stocks have fallen down like this year big time, and then you buy and expect a swing trading opportunity, especially with the high short ratio stocks like the one here, BIMI, and we got a few more MUIS and so on and so forth. Those are the swing trading type stocks that you could look at, given they've got low RSI, and these are stronger candidates with nice sales growth and gross margin. So as you scan through this, you can look through here. Some are good candidates like DNN here, Denison. It's got a nice 1 year as well as 5 year performance, and it's trying to go higher here. You could look at such candidates which are a little more stronger. As you see more greens in the performance side of the house, those are typically stronger candidates here. And next, what we'll do is, many of you want to look at, a little bit high short ratio type stocks here. We can look at those candidates here. Let's say we want just the high short ratio candidates here. Let's do a auto sort here and volume greater than 1 million. And let's just sort by high short ratio here. All right. So we got short ratio. We want highest at the top. There you go. Now we see only highest short ratio stocks on the top here. Let's wait for a minute for this to settle down. All right, it's crunching the numbers. All right, so I think we have got high short ratio names on the top here. Look, we got BFRI with the BFRI with nice 85% short ratio. That's a huge short ratio here. So you can look at some of these names here and look for swing trading type opportunity. And what we'll also do is we'll say RSI less than 55, so that way we get beaten down stocks here. So we can look at those names a little carefully. There you go. These are all beaten down names as you can scan through here. And we can also say, to begin with, let's say we want price less than $10. We can cover price greater than $10 in a separate section here. Or let's say price less than $15. So we get a little more wider selection here. So there we go. We select the price less than $15. We got a wider selection. Look, all these stocks have got a high short ratio, as you can see here, and they got let's say we want positive gross margin also, so that we get a little bit smaller selection here. Now we got all the positive gross margin. You could look at some of these names here. Look, there is a high short ratio, there is a positive gross margin, and there is a RSI is low. We could also ignore some low high debt candidates here, and we can say we want low debt candidates. There you go, we got a lower debt here. You could look at some of these candidates here and go after those, and just expect a short squeeze as you go forward. And as you scan through here, all these have got high volume, more than 1 million shares traded. You could look at some of these names. And if you want even stronger candidates, I would say, go for a positive sales, so that way you get even stronger candidates. Look, we got positive sales candidates now. You could look at some of these names here. All of them have a nice high short ratio, as you can see here. And some of these I'd been buying a little bit of BT on this downturn here. This as crypto goes higher, this can go nicely higher. And as you look through here, you've got Sunworks again, big time down as of late here. You could take a look at such candidates here with nice sales growth and gross margin, and slowly accumulate some position and go from there. I also like Tellurian here. It's a good one here. 1 year nice positive performance here. And GNUS, I think CDEV has got nice 1 year performance, as you can see here. It's trying to go higher in 5 day, 10 day. And we got a few more, like Jumia is one of my favorite stock here. It's been down off late. You could look at that one too. So you could just look at some of these names here, pretty much beaten down. Let's also say we want price less than $10. So many of you want to look at lower price stocks. So you could look at just the stocks that are less than $10. Now you get that list where stock less than $10. You could look at some of these names here. Again, high short ratio, as you can see here. You could take advantage of this high short ratio and go after the short squeeze type situation here. Only thing is you got to be a little bit quick. Don't sit on them. As you get the short squeeze, get out. And if it takes a little longer, you could have some patience, because these have got nice sales growth. It's okay to wait. Next, what we'll do is, I think many of you even want to look at lower price stocks. We can say price less than $5. So now you'll get even very low price stocks here. Again, our criteria is all nice sales growth, as you can see here, and low debt, and also nice low RSI. So these are all low price less than $5, as you can see here. And many of them have got nice catalysts like insiders buying or institutions buying. Look, UAWS, we got nice institution buying. Same story with Digital Alley, nice institution buy here. You could look at such names here with some catalyst like insider buying or institution buying and go after those candidates. I think those are the many folks look at this insider buy and institution buy as a catalyst for any swing trading opportunity. We got few more as you can scan through here. As the short ratio drops down here, then you don't need to go down the food chain. If you're after the short ratio candidates, I would say just stick to the top ones here. So with that, what we'll do is we'll end this segment here, and we'll see you in the other segment. We'll talk about a little bit higher price stock and go from there. With that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading.